Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some of my Empire Total War Darthmod. We're playing as Austria. Now guys, in today's episode we are besieging Amsterdam and we will take it here today. Frederick will be leaving the army. We've got Karl and Gotthard as well. So we have 3 full stacks besieging Amsterdam in the Netherlands. We have 2 full stacks in West Prussia. Franz and Burkhard, one of my best commanders. We have another army in Berlin. We need to deal with some Prussian rebels that have popped up. I am slowly converting the populace as well. And we have another army being recruited at Vienna. But we're going to be finishing off Prussia, hopefully, here today, and the Netherlands. So we're going to be officially destroying Prussia, but eliminating the Netherlands and their last territory in Europe. So this is my empire at the moment. Zagreb, Hungary, Poland, Warsaw, Transylvania, Berlin, Prague, Hanover, Cologne, Strasbourg, and Brussels. So this is the European theatre. I would like to expand to the Indian and the Americas. We might actually be able to in this part. We do have one trade node in the East Indies. I'm currently recruiting another fleet because I had to disband my other one because it got glitched, which is unfortunate. But let's do the Battle of Amsterdam now. Because this settlement is a fort city, I absolutely despise and can't stand fort cities. So they have improved settlement fortifications. I'll demand their surrender. What I'm going to do is I'm going to siege the settlement. If they attack me, it will obviously go to a land battle, which I'm quite happy to fight. But if not, I'm just going to auto-resolve it, because Amsterdam is a huge, and I mean huge, fortress. I just absolutely hate fortress battles in Darthmod. I'm quite happy to fight them around the park, but I just don't like doing them. Maybe in the same boat as Prussia, sorry. Yeah. Right, and they have a fortification as well. So let's end the turn. Let's hope that the Dutch come out and attack us. So Stockholm is in the hands of the mighty Russian Tsar, which is interesting. But guys, if you still are enjoying this Empire Total War Darthmod series, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It's a great way for me to gauge whether or not you guys are still enjoying the series and want to see more, of course. Maratha wants a negotiation. No. Right, yeah. And also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet to stay up to date with future content on Simpzy Total War. The Ottoman turn time is getting a little bit bigger. So basically, the general gist of the campaign, we are playing on a domination. I do want to create some overseas territories in the Indian and Americas theatre. We're at war with the Dutch and the Prussians. The Prussians don't have any territories in the other theatres. However, the Dutch do. They have Ceylon. I think taking modern-day Sri Lanka Ceylon will be a huge pivoting point to go on to the subcontinent India. Right, so what's happening here? Right. How did they take Berlin in one turn? I'm surprised that happened. Wasn't there a garrison there? Oh, for fuck's sake. Now we're going to have to besiege them out. We'll send up reinforcements. Right. So they haven't come out and attacked us at Amsterdam, so we're going to take it. So we lost 1,783. Derek deployed 3,593. It's not like we haven't had a fight against the Dutch as well. We've had a couple of engagements, one notably south of Cologne in the last episode, I do believe. But, oh, the United Provinces have been destroyed. Interesting. Right, so does that mean, because we've taken their capital, their other regions have rebelled? Yeah. Right, that's interesting. Well, instantly, once I get this army recruited, we're going to march upon Ceylon. So does that mean down here as well? in Dutch Guam. Guama. I'm not too... Guam's an actual country somewhere, but maybe Panama, Guatemala, maybe Guam's in there. I'm not too sure. My South American... I guess this is Central America, isn't it? Central America geography isn't the best compared to Europe, of course. So we've taken Amsterdam. I'm going to have to exempt the region from tax. What tax policy can I do? Yeah, I'm just looking. Because we are taking Protestant lands, so it's a bit of a problem. But we've got my missionaries here. I might actually send one over to here. I might even need to leave a full stack from time to time to help. Right, we'll send this army over to Berlin. I'm going to leave... Yeah, I was going to say my weaker army, probably the one with all the militia. Right, swing you guys around. Right, we'll hold our province in West Prussia, and we'll take East Prussia here today. We'll just resolve the one at Berlin, though. But once my full stack at Vienna is recruited, we'll head over to India first, pick up the Dutch rebel settlements in Ceylon. Like I said, Ceylon is a perfect point to recruit an army, have that sort of, I don't know, flexibility and adjustment to pivot onto the main continent of India, and it's a really good trading post as well. But, yeah. From basically the start, it's interesting how things have changed. I wanted to focus on the Ottomans wholly and solely, but the Prussians, the Poland and Lithuania, the Dutch, and I think that was pretty... Westphalia, that was the other one, declared war on me. We're at war with... we're at peace with the French, even though we were brought into a war because of the British. So the Swedish have taken back Stockholm. Very, very interesting. So we'll quickly swing up everyone now, and so we'll have a pretty resounding auto resolve, if I do say so myself. Victory, only lost 1,000 men, and Berlin is mine. We're going to exempt the region from tax, of course, and we're going to have to repair the buildings. I don't really know how to combat our unhappiness. Obviously, you would build public order buildings to increase that, but you can't always do that from time to time, either because they're usually all fleshed out. You just have to sort of keep an army present. Right, so we have 2 more spaces. We're going to need those 2 other units if we're going to send them over to the other side of the world. So maybe I should send 2 stacks over to India. Alright, we're going to keep this army here. Which one's the weakest? They're all actually relatively the same force, right? So we'll swing over to East Prussia now. We'll take it. We'll keep a full stack at Berlin until the public order comes, right? So what's the main problem here? This foreign occupation. That will slowly go down. We are exempting the regions from tax. How much are we going to make next turn? 57,000. Right. Let's do a save, and we'll end the turn, because Darthmod is a little bit clunky from time to time. But hopefully we'll be able to take our first overseas territory. Let's just hope no one else gobbles them up beforehand. A trade agreement with the French. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really trust the French. We were at war with them from the start of the campaign. It wasn't any choice of my own. We sort of had this coalition going against the French, the Swedish, the Austrians, the British, the Russians. Obviously, in real life, that did happen to stop Napoleon, and must have been around about the time of the French Revolution. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Yeah, we might send 1 full stack to Ceylon, and then maybe to the other one to South America. Because why not, if those rebel territories are up for grabs? Alright. So what does this help with? Military buildings. We can't really get anything else. Right. Let's have a look at our navy. It's a reasonable size. One more turn, we're going to get some more. And then in two more turns. Sorry, one more turn, we're going to get some light infantry. So let's repair our armies. Alright, everyone else push over to West Prussia, and we'll push upon East Prussia in today's episode. And then we'll finish our wars in the European theatre. We can focus on the Americas. Alright, repair that as well. Okay, I will double check just to see if Prussia has any more land overseas. No, they don't. Interesting. But yeah, we've got a nice sort of kingdom being forged here. Now, Bavaria's bang smack in my kingdom. I would like to pick apart some of these, but the thing is with Bavaria, they actually are allies with the French and the Spanish. We're allies with these guys as well. Right. Well, one more turn. We're going to get some more ships. I might just leave that then. Yeah. Right. So the turn. So I will try to get a battle in today's part. Apart from a fort one, of course. But we'll see. I have a feeling this might be sort of just a getting down to business episode. Obviously, trying to consolidate the regions that we have taken, get the public order up, and start looking for our overseas war effort. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't know. I do want to go to war with the Ottomans, though. I think that would be foolish not to. But I do want to start getting a foothold before it's too late. Alright, so we have some Dutch rebels here. We're going to put them to the sword as quickly as possible. Let's quell this rebellion and move back. Alright, let's... Do we push upon Prussia in today's episode? We'll see. Right, let's get my army here. So we'll just quickly get rid of the slop, because I don't want that. We shall chuck our army onto the navy. We'll put the slop back, because you need to have slops in all your ports, because they tend to get raided quite a lot. I think we've got some other ports up here now, but... Okay. Oh, the Spanish have taken Gibraltar off the British. Alright, let's quickly check India. So, Ceylon is still rebel. The Maratha Confederacy looks like they're pushing upon the Mughal Empire. And how about in the Americas? Still untaken. So so this is a commercial port. Commercial. Dry dock. Commercial. But the port in Golden Trade. We're making a lot of our money from trade, I would imagine. 20,000 per turn. That's pretty insane. Right, where am I exempting taxes still? Poland, but it's not too bad now. Right, let's get our best army here with Romberg. Let's besiege East Prussia. So, obviously we're not favoured to win just yet. They have a fortification in their city. And let's throw everyone up. I will siege one turn, giving them the option to charge out, but if not... We've already fought a fuck ton against the Prussians. Even the Russians themselves, we're trying to give them a bit of a run for their money. So, that has changed the order resolve quite significantly. Okay. Huh. They don't like me too much there. Right, technologies-wise, let's have a quick gander. Okay. Go with that then. Right, still repairing as much as I can. I do actually need to repair some of these armies. I think I just did a quick save by accident. Right. Let's end the turn. Let's see what the Prussians do. I don't want to give any of my technologies away. Nor do I want a peace treaty with the Barbary States. I'm not entirely sure why everyone's at war with them. I don't know if that's like a historical thing or... They are a protectorate of the Ottomans, which is interesting. Alright. Had another rebellion here. Right, let's run them down. I can't really afford to put the taxes down because it's the lower class, isn't it? 27% Catholic. Yeah, it's slowly converting. Not really much else I can do. I've already got sort of these upgraded. For the most part. Mind you, we do have a couple of buildings here that could have been repaired. So, the Prussians haven't attacked me here. They do have a smaller army here that's pulled further around. Right, let's do a save and let's take East Prussia. Clear victory. We lost 1,111 men. We deployed shy under 20,000. That's insane. And we've taken East Prussia. And Prussia has been destroyed. I would repair, but we haven't got that much money. Right, so now we have a pretty large Germanic kingdom. We are the largest Germanic faction. Courtland. They're under siege. Who are they at war with? Russia, Bavaria, allies with the United States. Huh. Fair enough. Right, well, now that the war with the Prussians has finished, I am going to have to keep an army here to... Oh, it's actually not too bad. Help with the public order. Let's move my best army down south. Let's move it to Vienna. And let's leave one of the weaker armies here just to garrison. Yeah, send you guys back down. Just in case the Ottomans get any ideas. Surely my fleet hasn't arrived in India yet. Surely not? No. Who owns that? The Portuguese. Right, well, what else can we sort of do in today's part? So we finished off the Dutch, the United Provinces, and we finished off Prussia. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram in the description below. If you want to play some Empire Total War Darthmod along with me, the download links are in the description below. But yeah, we're going to be consolidating our regions that we've taken now, getting the public order up, converting the Protestant regions to Catholic. And yeah, we're going to consolidate our holdings, and we're going to be pushing into the other theatres. We're going to be taking Ceylon, of course, and taking some of the rearward territories. I do want to... Yeah, maybe I should send some more armies here. Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't realise that. The Spanish have taken Texas. The Spanish have also taken the Cherokee Nations, Kentucky as well. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. But, yeah. How are we going objectives-wise? We have 16 regions. We need 48. Yeah, so we'll start getting some overseas holdings. And we might actually get ready to fight the Ottomans. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.